What if I told you that inside a triangle whose sides measure 15, 20, and 25 units, there exists a perfect circle whose radius can be determined using nothing more than Heron's formula and a beautiful geometric decomposition? Stay until the end, because the final answer is surprisingly elegant. Welcome back to the Mathematecher channel, where maths makes sense. In today's video, we consider an arbitrary triangle whose side lengths are equal to 15, 20, and 25 units. Inside this triangle, we draw a circle tangent to the three sides of the triangle. Our objective is to determine the length of the radius of this circle, denoted by r. To do this, we will rely on Heron's formula, which we already proved in a previously published video on this channel. We begin by denoting by S the semiperimeter of the triangle, and by capital A the area of the triangle. Thus, S is equal to 15 plus 20 plus 25, the whole divided by 2, which is equal to 30 units. Furthermore, according to Heron's formula, the area of the triangle denoted by capital A is equal to the square root of S multiplied by S minus 15, multiplied by S minus 20, multiplied by S minus 25. Therefore, capital A is equal to the square root of 30 multiplied by 30 minus 15 multiplied by 30 minus 20 multiplied by 30 minus 25. This means that capital A is equal to the square root of 30 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 5. Thus, the area of the triangle is equal to the square root of 15 squared multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by 2 squared. This implies that the area of the triangle denoted by capital A is equal to 150 square units. Let us keep this result in mind. Now, if we draw the line segments connecting the center of the circle to the three vertices of the triangle, this divides our triangle into three smaller embedded triangles: a red triangle, a blue triangle, and a green triangle. If we denote the area of each color triangle by capital A with its corresponding color, we find that the area of the principal triangle is equal to the sum of the areas of the red triangle, the blue triangle, and the green triangle. Now, if we draw the radius of the circle reaching the tangency points of the circle with the principal triangle, we find that the area of the red triangle is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the length of its base, which is equal to 20 units, multiplied by the radius of the circle denoted by r. Similarly, the area of the blue triangle is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the length of its base, which is equal to 25 units, multiplied by the radius of the circle denoted by r. Likewise, the area of the green triangle is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the length of its base, which is equal to 15 units, multiplied by the radius of the circle denoted by r. Now, if we substitute the area of the principal triangle by its previously calculated value of 150 square units, and the areas of the red, blue, and green triangles by their formulas involving the radius r, we obtain 150 is equal to 20 times or divided by 2 plus 25 times or divided by 2 plus 15 times or divided by 2. Thus, 20 times r plus 25 times r plus 15 times r is equal to 300. This means that 60 times r is equal to 300. Hence, r is equal to 300 divided by 60, which is equal to 5 units of length. And this completes our exercise. Using Heron's formula together with a clever decomposition of the triangle into three smaller triangles, we successfully determined that the radius of the inscribed circle is equal to 5 units. This example beautifully illustrates how algebra and geometry work together to reveal elegant mathematical results. If you learned from this geometric proof and want to see more elegant mathematics explained step by step, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another mathematical demonstration. Also, write in the comments what theorem or geometry problem you would like to see in a future video. Finally, if you truly enjoy this kind of educational content and you want to take your own YouTube journey to the next level, I invite you to check out vidIQ. Using the link in the description, vidIQ is an all-in-one solution designed specifically for YouTube creators. It allows you to schedule and publish posts directly on YouTube, analyze your channel's growth with detailed insights, generate thumbnails, create video scripts, and access a wide variety of other powerful tools all in one place. If you want to support this channel while also boosting your own YouTube performance, getting a subscription to vidIQ is one of the best ways to do it. Just click the link in the description, explore what it can do for you, and start improving your content today. And as always, keep exploring mathematics, because this is where maths makes sense.